Hey Scorpio and Cross Watchers! Koi here with the Clairvoyant Tarot to bring you guys your bonus reading for the general April readings. You guys gave me the most likes out of all the other signs. So to show my appreciation, we got a bonus going for you guys today. If you guys are new to my channel or to tarot readings in general, please feel free to check out that description box down below. I have just a few things to keep in mind listed there. I also have a link to my email if you wanted to contact me for a personal reading. Also have a link to my website, and also a link to the card of the day on my website. So if you guys want to stay in touch every day to see what card I have pulled for the day, you're more than welcome to check out those links. So let's go ahead and get started. The bonus is going to roll exactly like general. We're just going to see what message comes out. It could be a continuation of a reading that we already did for you, or it could be a complete new message. So we will just have to see what happens here. So we're going to go ahead with a pre-shuffle. I'm going to use my vice versa tarot. And we're going to see what message comes out, and then we'll pull the tarot cards, the 7 tarot cards, and get that spread going. So what do we have for Scorpio, their bonus reading? What message do they need to know at this time? All right, look at that. Ace of Wands popped out here. This is an opportunity. All aces are opportunities. The Wand specifically is an opportunity for your will, your inspiration, your passion. So you guys definitely, whatever you're looking to achieve or head towards, looks like you have opportunities for that, especially here when we have the Page of Pentacles coming up. This also is significant of a small offer coming in, a physical, tangible offer, something really nice and shiny. I mean, look how fixated this guy is on that. Oh, and it looks like it might even be rushing in here with the Knight of Swords, and even better on this side specifically that the card is on, with these swallows here. It's kind of indicative of something going the way that you want it to. So very nice. Looks like there's definite opportunity here for you guys to get something, and it might be coming in fast, which is awesome. After your guys' general reading, it did seem like you guys deserve it. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and grab those 7 cards now. I'm going to use my Steampunk Tarot for this. After I go through the 7 cards, we'll go ahead and get clarifiers. And then after that, we'll move on to some oracles. I got a special new oracle deck. Well, it's new to the channel, not a new deck to me. I haven't used it before on my channel, so I'm going to debut it as a bonus for you guys. And then, other than that, I think I'll only use that specific oracle deck in the bonuses and birthday reads. So, just wanted to give you guys a special little treat for appreciation there. All right, so what message do we have here for Scorpio for their bonus? Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. This is an energy of like in and out, kind of back and forth, unsure energy, which is interesting. So right now, the energy surrounding you guys and your situation is the 9 of Pentacles. This is about taking the time to tend your own garden, to work on yourself. It's really about solidarity. Since it's a 9, it's related to the Hermit, which is the number 9 as well. The Hermit's definitely about secluding yourself, being, single, like a single person. Not necessarily saying you're like single in a relationship, but focusing solely on the individual of you. So we'll definitely get clarifiers here, but let's keep going. Yeah, it looks like in the past here you were waiting for some order and stability to arise. Right now you're kind of feeling like you may not have all of the resources that you need. You may be feeling like you're lacking something out in the cold in a situation. So the obstacle of that, sorry if you guys hear that slamming, I forgot to tape down that vent. It's a very rainy, windy day today, so that wind's gonna pick up the vent and slam it down if you hear it, so my apologies. But the obstacle oh my, excuse me, let me just grab a drink here real quick. Sorry about that. So the obstacle here is basically this, how it says you have this opportunity for your will. It's almost like with this kind of back and forth energy, you're not really sure what you want or where you want to go. So it's about taking the time to look at what it is that you want, where you want to go, what's going to inspire you, what your passion is for, instead of focusing more so on this feeling of lack. And honestly, I feel like this is picking up on this energy from your guys's general reading, where it did have the potential, if you weren't kind of using that choice that you used to cut something off to empower yourself, that you could kind of go into this energy. So it seems like, you know, some people, even though you did the right thing, kind of still got into this slightly energetic slump. But I mean, it's not really that bad. It's more so just saying, like, you just gotta figure out where you want to go now, instead of focusing on like what happened and where you are. Kind of, instead of looking down at your feet, looking up and seeing where it is that you're going towards, almost. So the possible incoming energy is the Star, which is really good. That's about guidance, serenity, hope, and I think honestly that's kind of what you guys are lacking in a sense. You guys don't really know what you want with this, with what's going to inspire you, what your passions are, so you're not really having any like hope in the situation, and that's kind of what you guys need a little bit. But once you guys kind of get out of this funk, you'll definitely be able to have this creative energy come through, where you can bring something to fruition, create it here. You have the Emperor to the Empress, so this is about divine masculine and feminine unison. It doesn't have to be like a counterpart in a relationship. It could be talking about the divine masculine feminine unison within yourself, that duality, because we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So it's about kind of putting that into balance. The masculine energy takes something that the feminine creates and puts it to a foundation and makes it stable. The female creates and nurtures, and the male protects and provides that as a stable ground. They keep it as a stable ground. So very interesting. You have Aquarius and Aries energy in here right now, from the Emperor and the Star. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers so I can get a really deep message for you. I'm just going to move these out the side and focus solely on each card here. I am going to be using a holographic Rider-Waite deck if you're interested in this one. This deck is still new, So I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of a shuffle to loosen it up because the cards are sticking pretty good. Oh, that didn't sound good. I wonder if the mic picked that up. There's a big boom out there. It sounded almost like a transformer popping. But I still got electricity, so I guess that's good. Alright, anyways. What's this 9 of Pentacles? Yeah, these cards are really sticking. Still. And then they come out, since they're sticking with so many, that I'm just not going to take. There we go. Yeah. It's kind of just reiterating what I was picking up. Like, this is a time to really work on yourself. Figure out where you want to go. With the Page of Swords, it's almost like you're just trying to move on to the next thing without having a really big plan. This is the card for Cancer here with the Chariot. It's really saying, like, to have that movement that you're wanting, you can't just jump into the next thing. You got to really take the time, work on yourself, so you can figure out what exactly you want, where you want to go, because there's just this air of just waiting for this to happen instead of actually taking the initiative yourself to make it happen for yourself, so to speak. Let's get more. These are sticking really good. Should have aired them out a little bit before I started. I apologize. After you guys, I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and air them out. Ooh, okay. This isn't too many. Yeah, this is definitely playing on that reading that I did for you guys. Look, the same 2 cards came out again. The Chariot and the Page of Swords, and then the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So, really, it's just reiterating the message here. There was an ending to something that you guys were really wanting, but it wasn't actually what you wanted. So you're trying to, like, make that movement to what you actually want, but you don't really know what you want. And then instead of really focusing on what you want, you're more so focusing on, like, the fallout and where you are from the situation. So this is definitely a play off of the general reading that you guys got all those likes on, and are the reason why you have the bonus now. So this is just continuation kind of here. Let's see. I really don't feel like we need to clarify this 5 of Pentacles. I am getting the message pretty clearly, but let's see if there's anything else that we can get, or if it's just gonna kind of just reiterate the message. This is just way too many. Let me give them a shuffle again. I apologize. It's Mercury retrograde, so we're just gonna take it and roll with it all today. Alright. 5 of Pentacles, please. Is there anything? Okay, there's only 4. That's not bad. Heartbreak with the 3 of Swords. Then you have Judgment, the Page of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the card for Sagittarius, Temperance. I mean, really, it's just, again, reiterating the message. You're in this place of lack right now because you had to end something that wasn't what you really thought it was. So you really are looking to get that new chapter started here that you can offer into, but you're just really focusing on the bad stuff and in this kind of mindset where you're not focusing on the positive things that you can still work with. It's more so focusing on the bad stuff, and that's keeping you from getting the balance that you want. So really, it's just shifting your perspective here, and that is focusing on what you want, where you want to go, where your path is going to be. Let's see if there's anything else for that. Way too many. That's like a quarter of the deck. Goodness, this deck really needs to be aired out. Okay. There we go. King of Wands. It's quite a few, but we'll go with it. On the bottom of the deck, you have the sun. So again, it's about finding what is going to make you happy. You know, you're putting yourself in this win-lose situation, this double-edged sword, by focusing on stuff that you don't have because, you know, you found the truth in something that you wanted to put an offer in. So you're going to get your opportunities here once you're not focusing on your burdens and where you're not want to be, and instead focusing on where you want to go. Very cut and dry message for you guys. When I did the general reading, that was a warning that you guys could be getting stuck in this energy if you're not staying positive of it. I definitely, in that reading, was like, oh, you guys should definitely congratulate yourselves because you did a really hard, you made a really hard choice by letting this go once you recognize that it wasn't really for you. Most people will kind of ignore red flags because, you know, they want to have something. Anyways, even though it's not, like, attainable. So, let's see. Star. Yep. King of Wands, Page of Cups. You have to offer into what you want that's going to give you hope. Really, it's just shifting your focus on moving away from this. Like, you guys want to see movement. Well, where do you want to move to? That's what you should look at. Where do you want to go? Let's see. Empress. Jeez. These things are just so sticky. I'm going to air these out again. They're just brand new and they're holographic, so they got this film on it that really makes them stick together. It doesn't help. I'm trying not to slam them together to keep the corners from getting all eaten up like these, but I mean, I've had these for a long time, so. Yep. I mean, really, it's just you gotta work on what's gonna make you happy, what you want to celebrate here, and then that will help you. It's almost like you guys are just kind of keeping yourselves stuck. You want to see movement, and you're just waiting for it to happen, but you're not really doing any movement, so it's about focusing on where you want to move to. That's really going to help you shift your mindset from looking at where you don't want to be and how what happened sucks, which is so true. But you can't, like, sit with it forever, you know, and just expect for it to be better. It's almost like if you fail a test, you can't sit there and be bummed that you failed, because when you retake it, if you're not sitting there studying and doing the work to learn and to ace it the next time, then you're not going to do anything. But if you sit there and obviously if you study for it, then you'll ace it the next time. It's very similar. Alright, we're moving on to Daemons now. Leches came out for you, and then Flaga's on the bottom. So, we'll go ahead and do Flaga first here. If I can get my mat to not go all over the place. So what did I say, Flaga? Okay, so in divination, Flaga is about focusing on clearing away debris, physical and mental obstruction. If that doesn't go along with this reading, I don't know what does. You guys are just focusing on all that stuff that it's time for you to move away from. That situation, that cycle ended, you want to move into a new cycle. You can't jump into a new cycle while you're carrying all this old baggage with you. So it's about clearing that away. And then we got Leches in here. He's about being aware of taking personal campaigns to extremes, alienating potential allies by forcing strong views on others in destructive ways. So be careful. You know, you guys did just have some clarity in a situation, so that could bring a little bit of bitterness along with you. Make sure that you're not doing that and cutting out other potential opportunities because of something that happened. You know, don't make other people or situations kind of suffer the punishment of something that they were not even a part of. Very interesting. So let's go ahead and see what runes we got for you, and then we'll jump into that other tarot deck or oracle deck I was telling you guys about. That was quick. You guys got Othilla. Yeah, Othilla. So, I don't know why it's Othilla here, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Othala. That's why I paused. But, anyways, Othala translates to ancestral property. So in divination, when you see this pop up, it's about inherited property or possessions, like a house or a home. What's truly important to one. It's about group order, group prosperity, the land that you were born, spiritual heritage, experience, and fundamental values. It's also aid in physical and spiritual journey. It's a source of safety and increase in abundance. So again, it's just going along with the message that's saying finding what truly is important to you, so then you can kind of get it in a way. Like you got to know, in a sense, where you want to go so you can go there and obtain it, you know. So let's go ahead and bring out this next deck here. It's called Sacred Rebels Oracle. We're just gonna shuffle it a little bit. I'll split it and then I'll pull one, because the book can tend to have a lot of information just for one card. So I'll be reading the translation for you, because I have had these for a while, but I have not mastered the meanings without reading the book. So I'll read the excerpt here after we get your card for you. This is one of my favorite oracle decks. It probably is my favorite oracle deck because it's very spiritual and special. So I wanted to bring this out for the bonus to really show you guys my appreciation for all your likes. That does, you know, help my channel. It helps other people receive those messages. You know, your shares, subscribes do the same thing. But I definitely want to reward you guys for being interactive and showing your support. So I'm just going to keep shuffling these until they feel good. So you know what? They feel good there. Okay. Sacred Rebels for Scorpio. Bonus. Spirals of Manifestation. So let me grab the book here. Alright. The creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It is not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there is a genius within that can guide us on an alternative route. If there is an unnecessary pothole or delay in the typical linear path of progression, and the curved loop in the path will be quicker, more fun, and more beautiful, then why not allow yourself to be guided to that path? This can happen through trust and wisdom rather than rigid adherence to what on the surface appears to be logical progression. You are in the midst of a spiral of manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it is further away than ever before. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly, what you have been thinking of creating will plonk into your reality, seemingly out of nowhere, because it was just around the bend, just out of view on the spiral of manifestation, and you could not see it coming. In truth, it was something to you, or in truth, it was coming to you all along. This oracle has a message for you. Sometimes when we feel the furthest away from what we want, we are actually closer than ever before. Just one turn on the spiral loop of creation can see your manifestation taking root in the world. You must hold true to your faith and keep working on your progress. Forget about believing it when you're seeing it. Any old soul or young soul can do that. You're a bigger, braver, more ancient soul. You have enough chutzpah to believe it so that you can see it sooner, bigger, and brighter. Do not give in to those who tell you it should have happened already or that you have failed. They are just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding, as well as an arrogant assumption that their notion of timing is somehow superior to the greater divine timing at play in life. Be in goodwill with yourself and the universe. All is unfolding perfectly, whether you feel it right now or not. This oracle also brings a message to you about the perfect synchronicities that are taking place in your life. You may have started to notice these already. When we live from the heart, honor our creative center, and choose unlikely but lovingly rebellious ways to be in the world, we will begin to notice synchronicity every day. It is as though the universe is speaking to us intimately on all matters, which of course it is. This oracle reminds you that there is no point rushing to the bus stop. If you are way too early, you're just wasting your time. Better to live your life at a more appropriate pace and get there at the right time. You don't need the anxiety that comes from rushing towards your destiny. Try not to worry quite so much about the future. You will attract what you want and need so much more enjoyably if you relax and deal with the here and now. Remember, too, that your life path is unfolding in harmony with the paths of others. You will meet with each other for the greatest benefit when you trust in the flow of the one great creative spiral upon which this galaxy spins. Everything is ultimately in harmony with everything else to fulfill the great big creative intent of the supreme creative force of love. You're included in that. Lucky. And that was that. And I don't think there's a better card that can go along with the whole theme of the spread. I think it closed out beautifully what the cards have been saying. If you guys need to rewind and listen to that again, there is a lot of information just here in that card, and is a reason why I have not gotten them down yet. But sincerely, thank you so much again for your likes. Because of that, this is the reason why this bonus video exists for you. So I really hope that this helped you guys even more. And again, I just appreciate you. So thank you. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. I will be doing the May videos today or tomorrow. So you guys will get your videos for this very close upcoming month very soon, and I hope to see you then. Until then, I hope you guys take care, love light to the stars, and I'll see you next time. Bye.